What's going on, guys? Nick here again, the Flexible Dieter, and today I wanted to make a video about back training. Back is one of my strongest body parts. I'm not making this video to toot my own horn and tell you guys how wonderful my back is. It's not. It's got a long way to go. However, when I first started training, back was one of those body parts that I trained really sloppy. I didn't really know what I was doing. It took me quite a while to kind of get in the groove and really start making some visible changes. So I just want to share with you basically what I did in order to make it one of my standout body parts and why I think it's going to continue to grow as well. There's 3 points I want to raise. First one is frequency. So back in, I believe it was about 2009, maybe even 2008, I tore my right pec. I tore basically the muscle belly itself. Had to get it stitched back up. I could only train chest really light for the most part of a year. Should have trained more legs, but I learned from my mistakes. And I did a ton of back. I was hitting back 3 days a week for a whole year, and previously to that I'd only hit it once a week with about 6 or 7 exercises. So what I did, I hit it every 3 days, or every second or third day, and I'd hit it with multiple exercises, multiple different rep ranges and sets. And then it literally grew in the space of a year more than it had grown in 3 years prior. So that was my first thing I want to share. So if you guys have a lagging back, or you want to just make some gains with any body part, definitely up the frequency of it. Go from one day a week to 2, or 2 to 3. That third day doesn't have to be a full back day or full arm day. It can just be touching on it a little bit. This footage that I'm showing you throughout this workout, this is just previous footage from the week. 2 days, I had 2 upper body torso days, and this is just the back portions from each. And you'll see that in these clips I'm doing some vertical pulling, so pulling myself up, or pulling a cable up, or pulling that direction, and horizontal where you're pulling this way. And basically they're the staple for any back routine. What I advise and what I found's really helped me is having on my 2 or 3 back workouts per week, definitely a vertical pull. So what I'll do is I'll do lat pull downs early in the week, and I'll do lat pull downs later in the week, and I'll do them two different grip variations. And then with my pull ups, which are your bread and butter, really good exercise, I'll do heavy pull ups at the start of the week, and I'll do lighter pull ups at the end of the week. Basically helping you get stronger, so that the heavier pull ups do anywhere from say 4 to 8 reps per set. And then on the lighter day, I'll do anywhere 4 sets of 15. So I'll really get the volume up, basically getting a lot of work done in a short space of time on that day. So other than hitting your back from vertical pulling and horizontal pulling and upping the frequency, you want to make sure your form is on point. So for me, one of the best cues I ever got was imagining a piece of string on my elbow and a piece of string pretty much halfway down my rib cage on the side here. And as I'm pulling, I'm connecting those. So I always like to keep my elbow in tight for the most part, unless I'm doing a really wider kind of rear delt trap focused row. So what you want to think of is lengthening that string, so stretching out all through here and then pulling down and getting a good contraction at the bottom. Back is one of those things where it's more about the stretch and the squeeze than it is anything else. So if you're not feeling a stretch and a squeeze, you can't feel a contraction. Typically, I would say you've gone too heavy. It's going to be different if you're doing really heavy bent over rows, that sort of stuff. It's going to get harder as you progress in weight to get that contraction. But for the most part, you should be feeling every rep, every set, and really honing in on a good mind to muscle connection if you want your back to grow. Because it is hard. You can't see it. It's not like arms. You can really feel it and see it working in the mirror. You want your back to have that good positive mind to muscle connection. Although it may sound a little bit bro, I highly recommend this. So give this a go. Good contractions, good slow and controlled form, training more frequently, and certainly using vertical pulls and horizontal pulls, both heavy and lighter days. And let me know how you go. And I'll catch you in the next one.